still coming back, new roster, not too far behind. They are a strong team here. Alpha Ducks, a veteran team here. And we're getting started now with the first joust officially. Finn back in the game, round 1 underway. So
Martin third here, going for this pass under to National Agency. He's going to take that one up for 2 straight away, just 7 seconds into the game.
Yeah, and you might notice also, it's subtle, but it's there on the overlays on these neutral jousts. You will see the joust timers now, the joust timings rather. So on the neutral joust specifically, so the first one of every round, you can kind of see the amount of time it took, the speed that they got. Credit to Ignite for that. It's a really cool stat to get a look at, and I'm especially curious kind of to see how that plays out for some of these European teams because they are so quick and their pings are generally a lot lower than the majority of Americans. And right now, they're going to find one shot in from Boop 90, and it's 2-point tie.
That was just beautiful passing from Phantoms, as we all come to expect from them. Holding back, all they do is they wait for that one defender to come out, and as soon as they do, they get those passes in a very quick burst, and it's very hard to keep up with. And of course, Alpha doing a little bit there, but it's still going to be 2-2. And Alpha again on the offense. Let's see if they can score a goal just as quickly. National Agency going for the bounce shot, and it seems like was grabbed by Torin on the way in there, so it is actually going to be a 2 instead of a 3.
Well, still a really slick 3 that was. That was a tight one. Like you said, it was very nearly grabbed. I mean, a 1/10 of a second. That would have possibly just been a regular save. So nonetheless, Torin getting that disc there on the QB. Boop jousting out here, trying to evade the stacks, but there's the passing here once again coming through. That said, a big pileup. 4 different players all getting that stun and getting the disc back.
And Alpha getting some quick passes, and another stun comes through onto Torin. Martin doing some great work there. So Dominic putting it in for the 3, 7 meters out, and just squeezing it through there.
Yeah, what a start for Alpha. 7-2, looking good. And, I mean, those quick shots, 2 in a row. You had the slap, you had or the quick fling, then you had the slap shot. That is one of the hotter starts I've seen coming in, from Alpha there, and some bold shots. But you know what? So is that Lil Rad.
And just the timings on these shots. Lil Rad finding the 3 just as National Agency did, except this time is an actual 3, and going to be 7-5 here, so to Alpha. But what a shot there coming in from Phantoms, and just the communication's absolutely on point. And of course, working it up there, the 3, although it looks like there's a goalie, and there is a goalie, but it's very difficult to get in, to get through. Also very difficult is to save that one off the headbutt from Finn. And Alpha now getting themselves up another 2 points now, 9-5 now.
Yeah, Sir Dominic putting that one in, ultimately off of Finn, yeah, but 9-5. Very quick start here. Lots of these just immediate goals, it seems like, following these jousts. There's the stacks coming through, but again, another turnover here. So Alpha looking good, getting a partial clear into the midfield, but a lot of defense being played, a lot of stacks at play, the pileups forming, and now Alpha Ducks going for maybe another goal here. There's a collection, but a good stun coming in from Boop. Timely sends it to the pocket.
Yeah, and just seeing some interesting play here from Phantoms. I saw Boop there as this is an open goal. Will Torin make it? Looks for that squeezing angle. Not going to make it though. Lil Rad looking and diving through the defense, and is going to get it through. 7-9. Once again, just a 2-point deficit here for Phantoms. So maybe they can bring this one back, although it's going to be just advantage to Alpha. But I did see Boop there at the midline. The clear came through, but Boop recognized it wasn't going all the way through, and instead he just went for the stuns and collected the disc afterwards, and they found the possession off of that. So it's just something that you really only see from these players that have been playing for a very long time. And here coming the stun and boost, but not quite getting the boost as a stun comes through on the other end actually. And Finn going to be collecting at the midline, getting this quick pass off to Boop. Now to Torin, and Torin tries to walk it through the bubble, just backs it out to Boop. There's no way to rush, and Torin gets that through, and 9-9 now, equalizing is going to be Phantoms here.
Now you see, this is what I mentioned, why I mentioned earlier, I do miscasting the European game sometimes because, well, oftentimes because the pacing is so different and exciting. It's fast, it's frantic, it's end to end of the floor. You get these high-scoring games and those fast plays, even just the fast rollouts, well, regardless if they result in the actual shot or not. It's just the camera covers a lot of floor in a very short amount of time thanks to these teams.
Yeah, and actually Boop's going to be collecting this through. Tries to get this quick pass off to Torin, but the stun comes through. National Agency getting that one. And trying to get a clear and boost. Lil Rad's all over him, but still getting the clear. Now National Agency. It looks like he's open, actually, for the 3, and actually we'll just take the 2 from 7 meters away. 17 meters a second. Plonking that one in. And Alpha being up by 2 points yet again, just trading goals back and forth, back and forth. It's just about who gets those 2 goals in a row. Before it was Phantoms to equalize, but now going to be answering back is going to be Alpha. Very, very close match we have in our hands.
Yeah, absolutely. So off that first joust, or this next joust, is Torin, the quick launch, evading the stack, stunning out the stack. So Boop doing a good job to really open this up for the make, and going up by 1. Lil Rad on the 3, 12-11.
Another example. Stoty had only just gotten back from Alpha, so maybe not quite positioned in the goal as well as he wanted to be, because you know, he only just got back. But Lil Rad took the shot anyway, recognizing that, makes the 3, and now going to be Phantoms up by 1 point. And actually intercepting as well, getting the clear and boost here is going to be Boop and Lil Rad. They almost find the disc on the other end, and actually get Torin getting stunned there, would have received the disc, and now getting cleared on through. National Agency taking this one, and clearing it further for Alpha, but the Phantom Sack already preempting the position, and Lil Rad getting this pass through to Boop, and now even further through to Finn, but just backing out once more and trying to split that stack up on the defense of Alpha. Now to Torin. Torin trying to walk it through to Finn. That's just a beautiful cross play. And Phantoms taking now a 3-point deficit over Alpha.
Very nice play. The passing, precise, and exactly as perfect as it needed to be. Look at that. Just swinging it from one corner to the other, finding that cutter from below, and dumping it right in on the walk-in shot. And Phantoms and Alpha both on top of their games right now, but it is indeed Phantoms ahead of the match. 3 points in this round. There's advantage in this round, that is. There's 2.5 remaining. Sir Dominic trying to come back quick, but Torin stealing it, saving it, and dealing it into the other side as it does actually bounce right back.
And now going to be a quick start coming through from Alpha, getting the stun, but not quite the disc here, but it is going to force that clear. Stoty going to collect that one, and Finn just going to take it right out of his hands, trying to get the clear on through. Finn now is just hidden behind the block. I don't think Stoty could actually see her. But, yeah, there's Finn taking the disc, and now we Phantoms with possession, going forward. Boop shot, though not taken by Boop, taken by Lil Rad, and making its way to the bubble, but Martin finding his way to it first for Alpha. Waiting for Torin to push, and he will. But actually, Torin getting the stun. So a bit of miscommunication, but Stoty coming in. But no!
Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events, because that was a sick save. But now it's just going to be stuck into the goal, and that is super damaging with now 1:30 left on the clock. That could have been, a play like that could have been such a huge momentum boost, but now it just goes the other way, and that is really tough for Alpha.
Ooh, that really hits the goalie where it hurts. Getting the save, getting the dive-in save, but just going off the head, and made through, and not helping is going to be Phantoms making another intercept and getting a clear as well. So Finn making her way onto Martin III, and stunning, but Martin getting his way to the disc anyway, and clearing through. Alpha, they just need to get some points here. They know they need to get them quick. They've got this little stack formed, and trying to find the disc, but overshooting, and that's going to cost them almost 3 points. No, just going to cost them 2, but still detrimental for them at this point, and I just don't think there's going to be enough time.
Yeah, not looking conducive to that comeback, unfortunately for Alpha. So Phantoms doing a good job to collect and reset the old mentality there. You know, it was a fast and frantic game, but once they started getting a couple of those shots in, you can see, you know, the pressure started getting higher, and really, I think a lot of it too, though, just that goal off that save that went in. That was such a big shift in this game as well.
And again, this pass through to National Agency. Hopefully they can cancel out whatever madness that was. Um, which I mean, there's two ways that a team can take that. They can have a laugh and a joke about it, or it can seriously weigh you down. But I guess we'll see which one that is coming into round 2 here. It's going to be 18-11 though, Phantoms in this first round.
Yeah, and exactly like you said, just use the time to your advantage and just try and yeah, reset, because that was a super impressive effort, no doubt, from Alpha. Now, one of the fastest paced games I recall streaming in the recent history here, the last couple weeks. I mean, that just got off to a blazing start. There were a lot of those quick breakaway goals off the joust, or just off of those clears and the boosts, and then finding the open one at the other end, and yeah, getting end to end in no time at all. So it was fun to watch. Alpha definitely impressed, but Phantoms being strong, showing their strength as they often do, and coming up ahead here with everyone, and I do mean everyone, getting on the scoreboard, everyone getting on the assists. You know, a couple players there with some saves, and over for Alpha's side, you know, you got National Agency and Sir Dominic, 6 points and 3 respectively. You had Martin assisting twice as well. So a lot of, again, great plays there from Alpha, and you know, if they come out with the same start that they did in round 1 in this one, they can have a very interesting match here. Maybe make it a round 3. Yeah,
and something I think is very interesting is that, and it doesn't really bode too well for Team Alpha, is that Phantoms is a team that's all about adapting to the other team. So after that round 1, let's see what they've done to counter the play of Alpha. Maybe they already had implemented it, because I mean, this is not too infrequent of a scrim to see, to say the least. So both of these teams, but of course they're going to be changing things up as well. Some points, of course. Alpha always trying to find that faster joust at the beginning, and not quite winning with possession though, at least the first one. Getting his pass, and that's just a beautiful play again from Phantoms, walking it all the way around the defense, just waiting for him to push, and then getting it to the backboard, putting it in for the 2. Just brilliant work there by Phantoms. They're going to take the first 2 points.
Yeah, nice and steady. So actually, a little bit of a counter to the way we started the first round, because that was just a lot of you know, patience and careful passing being shown, and they really found themselves a high percentage opportunity. Hence the results and the 2 points.
And comes the low rod, trying to find that clear. Is the stack going to be through? Yes, it is. And Torren finding this one, getting pretty much the slap from 9 meters away, getting that one for the 3. And now 5-0 for Phantoms. Excellent work there from Torren.
Absolutely. That's the second time now that we've seen just a really, really fast slap shot being sent in this game, and the accuracy, a thing of beauty. And 5 points. They're definitely going to be loving that here for Phantoms on the start, as Alpha just tries to rebound and rebuttal here with some points of their own. They got maybe a 2-on-1 actually unfolding if they push this pretty quickly. A National Agency, never mind, 1-on-1. It gets it done.
Yeah, no, I mean, it being a 2v1, of course, the National Agency doing all the work there on the offense, but just having 2 players present in that bubble just gives the goalie so much more to worry about. Having a player on the opposite post, and you know, possibly having the stun and pass option, of course, which is why you see Torren shielding for a brief moment there. It just gives you so much more to worry about, and whether you pass the other player or not, it makes a huge difference. Although collecting here might be the stack. National Agency trying to find this. Is too quick for the 3, but it's just going to be a 3-on-2 in the bubble. National Agency taking it through from 6 meters away, and it's going to make this very close game now. Just a 1-point lead now for Phantoms.
Yeah, great job by Alpha. I gotta give the compliments there, because it would have been easy to have those first 2 goals go, you know, out of the gate of round 2, and then just see that snowball begin to unfold. So I mean, for them to be able to come back there and score a couple points in a row, a couple scores in a row, as you see the backline being very much bothered there. So this is gonna maybe hurt Alpha actually on this rollout.
And Torren taking it to Boop, and Boop, first gonna find that 2, getting it past Stotey there. And now 3 points ahead. It's gonna be Phantoms once more. Finding the those shots, and they find it when they need to. and just having so many players, so many passing opportunities, and by doing that, Phantoms taking more points on the board. But Alpha, all they need is a 3 here, and they'll be equalized, or just a couple of 2s, and they'll be in the lead. So it's really still anybody's game at this point. 6 minutes 30 remaining. And the moment looking like a 1-on-1. So Dominic ducking through, and a beautiful play there, luring the goalie away, and then taking the hook shot from under the goal. And now just a 1-point lead yet again.
That was a pretty tough angle, Sir Dominic, looking mighty slick, though, on that one to get it through. That's, tough on the hook shots, but exactly what he needed to do to guarantee that goal. And I say guarantee loosely because, like I said, it's not the highest percentage shot, but definitely, you know, with the defense off balance and just the one there and goal diving out, needed to take it and made it with confidence.
Yeah, and I mean, it's something that, I mean, it's one of the greatest things to have in a skill set for a striker, to be able to do those hook shots from the tight angles, because of course it means that you threaten the goalie with if they push out the goal, then that goalie knows you're gonna make the shot, and you're gonna at least attempt a 2-pointer. Whereas maybe some of the players that they need to find a wider angle on the goal. Stoughty though finding that one, but Torrin just sticking his hand out and saving it almost effortlessly there. But gonna be intercepted yet again, and it's not quite over yet for you yet, Phantoms, and there comes Alpha blazing on through for another 2, and now going to take the 1-point lead over Phantoms.
How about that? This is the last 15 minutes of this game, dating back to the start of the first round. It's been rocking. This is a fun match to watch. They're lining up in the catapult now for their answer back, and I expect it, quite frankly, just based on the pace of this game. It's been like this the entire time, pretty much. So another quick rollout. There it is. Will it result in the score? There it is. It's Finn getting it in.
Just pushing a little bit too hard there, Alpha. They need to be so careful. Phantoms always have that pass lined up, and they're ready to use it. And they're not afraid to, by any means. And still got half of this game remaining, and so many points been scored already. And yet, so many points have been scored, yet it's still just a 2-point lead. And Phantoms are really going to have to work to keep this. And I mean, we've seen how this has gone in the past, but Torrin getting the interception and getting this clear through. The stack is ready. Is it going to be Alpha? Yes, it is. Lilrad taking it through for the 2.
Okay, so back-to-back goals now for Phantoms. And once that happened late in the first round, in the latter half of that, that's when we started seeing them pull away a little bit. And now definitely an important juncture for Alpha. Still 4 minutes remaining, and you know, if they can score here, they'll still be fine, but you do not want to see that 3rd in a row go through for Phantoms, because that's when it'll start getting away from them.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't see it getting away from Phantoms anytime soon, but I mean, it could definitely happen.
Away from Alpha.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't expect that either, to be honest. It's still just 4-point lead, although Torrin trying to extend it here, and might eat my words. Boot taking it through after that beautiful pass from Torrin, and slot that through the bottom of the goal. So now 6-point lead for Phantoms, and the hill is looking wider and wider, but they've still got 3 minutes and 10 seconds roughly to climb it.
You see what they did there as well, the cross passes. When we talk about cross passes, it's not necessarily just the lateral ones, but even just even front to back or back to front, those kind of things. The main idea is you're really forcing the defenses to constantly crank their heads, turn it around, and just not have a sturdy, steady eye on where that disc is going. So the moment you can go for that backboard play, make the goalie turn, you go back to the front, make the goalie turn again, and then suddenly, well, the disc is in.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to keep up with it, especially with the pace that Phantoms pass. I mean, you just see already the back pass coming through. You realize they're all covered here, and as soon as they find an open pass, it's going to be called out. And Torrin finding a little bit of an open gap here. Martin, though, getting that covered, but Martin pushes through, and of course not leaving Torrin open. Torrin's going to take it up, but the headbutt from Stoughty will deny that. But Boop getting that stun and resetting it quickly to Lilrad, and just going to get the ding. But going back to Boop there, great read there. And Torrin getting on the back
wow.
and another slap shot coming from Torrin just before he gets stunned, and a beautiful play from Phantoms.
That was some really nice defense from Alpha as well. They didn't do anything inherently wrong in that. They had the right coverage. I mean, they got some great looking saves of that Stody there in the goal, contesting, I think, that anchor attempt from Torin. But nonetheless, that slap, that's the third time now. We've seen it with some accuracy, this time coming from Torin again. And that's just, it's hard to defend because the punch was immediate, but so was the shot.
Yeah, and I mean, talking about earlier, and this just got a ding though. The mail slot coming in from Phantoms, and Alpha may be breathing a sigh of relief, but they've got about a minute here to score 8 points. So, I mean, from almost nowhere, it's been Phantoms have doubled their lead from Alpha, and they're going to take the disc as well here. Torin going to pass this one through to Boop. They're just going to waste as much time as they need to. Don't need to waste too much time on that shot, though. Boop, though. Unfortunately, going to get that missed. But Lilrad, he's not going to force anything. And they're just going to get it back through. And I just expect them to kind of pass this around the back. And actually, no, going to be fintaking it in through for the 2. So a little bit more aggressive than, I mean, I expect to see, really, from Phantoms. But it definitely still works. As long as they keep their passing clean and keep that threatening of another goal, they're going to be able to get past the defense, and in fact they will seal this game just like that. And out of almost nowhere in the second half of this round, Phantoms has just gotten so much of a lead, and in fact predicted it.
Yeah, well, once they start getting going, it's hard to hold Phantoms down. That's just what they're going to do. They started getting those great passing plays. Another great shot from Torin. Man, he's been hot in this game, not missing seemingly on any of these attempts, whether it's with those slaps or with those threes, just doing a fantastic job. But kind of a different pace from the last round. Still high scoring, still quick, but just in the sense that you saw a little bit less of the breakaways, especially in this latter half, and you saw more and more of those passing plays on behalf of Phantoms, and that started really building them up on that score sheet.